So I think the reasoning for not using Northshire Cleric is right now in the metagame, it's probably worse than it's ever been. Face decks have been, I'm not going to say all-time low, but the current face decks aren't as weak to Northshire Cleric as before. Like, Northshire Cleric, what it's really good at is beating 2-1s and 1-1s. Leper Gnome is gone, so people aren't using that anymore. Face Hunter is using a lot of 2-1s, like Abusive. I guess not a lot of people play Face Paladin right now. It's like a rare deck to see. Alright, so we're going to go for Showered Pain, Doomsayer, probably cards like Museum Curator and Shifting Shade against Warrior. I don't think I kept Alkanine, but it might be correct to keep Alkanine in case it's like a faster deck. I'm just thinking Warrior isn't a Stormy even if it's a faster deck, and you're more likely to want Showered Pain and Doomsayer than Alkanine Circle, but also it's like Alkanine Circle is a 2-card combo, not as easy to get off. Okay. He does have a coin, right? Let's go into Doomsayer and play Shaping on 3 against a Tempo Warrior. This might not be a Tempo Warrior, but some kind of Tempo list, regardless of whether it's Tempo or it could be Patron or something. But if he has a coin, I really don't like waiting. If he plays on turn 3, he can coin out the 4-3 Charger on turn 4 as well, so like anything he plays here is going to kill my Doomsayer. It's probably... yeah, this is definitely better. I mean, it's weak to Axe, but not that weak against Axe. Forbidden Shaping gets better and better as the game goes on.
I have an axe to grind.
None may steal our secrets.
2 Execute Evils, probably set up for one of them. This actually sets up decent for one of them, if my 3-4 can trade into. Number one problem in Priest, like consistency. I mean, we get lucky on that play, but Priest is not consistent at all. I think it's always been like that. Priest is just never been consistent in the history of Hearthstone. I think that's what's keeping Priest from being a top tier deck like ever. See, it's 5 power board. We could, with this hand, let's see what we top deck. Probably just gonna pass one turn, take a couple damage. Next turn, Execute Evil. We're only taking 3 damage, not 5, because we're getting extra hero power in. Like, he could play bigger things that don't get Execute Evil, but I don't have any answers for any of the bigger things anyway. It's not like I can Execute Evil and then next turn entomb something big, so... regardless, I don't have... and it's unfortunate for me. I knew I was going to Battle Rage after that. I like saving Showered Pain too much to try some like Shifting Shade, Showered Pain move. Since we are fighting for board control, I think I'm gonna have to Showered Pain here. This guy instead of Frothing. In fact, Frothing's not a great target because going to the late game is just gonna combo it. I think either way, it makes sense to play one of the 4 drops. Both of them make sense because they're both slow. They both take time. You know, this takes a turn, so I can get the Death Rattle. Same thing here. I guess the reason why is I have Execute Evil, so I might combo this together. Whereas the other way doesn't make as much sense to combo together. I'm just thinking of Twilight Summoner as a 5/5 at best. Like, I just want to get it out there as a 5/5 as soon as possible. Rage Monkey, Wrathy Weapons. Wait, so it's not Patron, but he's running Sir Finley. He's playing Tempo Warrior. I should Harrison anything, pretty much. There's only one more Fire Axe. Mulkrock is a thing, but I don't really want to wait for Mulkrock. I need the cards.
I go unseen. My echoes are eternal.
We're gonna start needing Deaths and and Entombs. Those are our best cards. Those, probably Sylvanas, Cabal at this point. Those are really important. Anytime he messes up where he opens himself up to Cabal, that's a game changer move. Like a big swing. I can steal an Acolyte or Frothing or Bloodhoof Brave. Armorsmith. Anything is good as long as I can steal it other than this token.
I have an axe to grind.
Let the pain speak to me.
Not bad, not bad.
Let me change your mind.
This document looks legally binding.
Your skills are growing.
This looks scary.
Crush you!
Bring pain.
Signed in blood.
Obey. No.
Chief, for Hellspree!
Choose quickly.
This is mostly play around Ragnaros. I don't really have mana to play it. I need Enzoth is what I need. I figure 5-5 I should heal 5-2. It's too easy for him to kill a 5-2. With 5-5 I have a good shot at trading into a minion and keeping it alive. I mean, I could just heal after, but I just think 5-2 will die.
I wonder. For the War Chief!
I have no time for games.
I think 5-2 is better than 4-3. A little bit weaker to execute. That might be a thing, but I can heal it to also does more damage. Actually, this is a misplay with my hand having one card. I didn't even see this move, but I should trade it, heal myself 11. Heal saves me from Grom at 10. Also, I can't spend my mana anymore. I'm gonna be out of stuff, so I almost think I might as well have just saved the charger for next turn. I mean, I guess I could Entomb and charge and have other stuff to do, but Entomb is situational. It's not something like Enzoth. His deck is what? Exfit Evil. 1 Exfit Evil, Rag, Grom.
Made to fit. Armor made to fit.
Reporting for duty.
Frothings.
Let none survive.
I can wait no longer.
You asked for it.
The light shall bring victory.
This is a tempo mage player. Curator and Shifting Shade are similar cards. Maybe I want more answers first. Like, Curator can give me so much things to do by itself. Or it could just be this is better because... Maybe this? I kind of like that. I guess one pain. I already have a pain. Might be better to go for a second pain or Doomsayer. But... like a 1-2 guy doesn't do that much against Tempo Mage. Whereas I actually think keeping Shifting Shade might be better, because if I get a spell, I can Frostbolt his... kill one of his minions. Ooh. I'm not saying you can't kill this, it's actually entirely likely he just kills it, but at least it takes him some stuff. Frostbolt Ping would kill it. I don't really think I need the coins, so... I feel like for now I'm saving Pain for Flamewaker. Can you really kill this after playing Flamewaker? Okay. It's just time. I was like, man, Tempo Mage is Imba. Can kill a Death Rattle guy after having 0 mana.
Exhibit. Welcome to the exhibit.
Because of this mirror image being up, I like this a little better.
Just a pinch of your
I might have Flame Strike with that kind of play. It's okay, we need to remove his minions.
change your mind. A new recipe.
Oh, why do I think I heal? It's okay, I have Circle. Curve-wise, Shaping is probably the best for 7. Harrison is kind of a weak play. Nice.
Embrace them. A new recipe.
Main problem is just frozen next turn, and I don't have answers for Archmage. Like right now I'm trying to fight it on board. None of our moves would be like none of our moves will last kill Rag or Archmage on board. Realistically, we just need this turn to take control and then double Shifting Shade next turn and try to get some answers. For his late game stuff. Sorcerer Apprentice Forbidden Shaping doesn't do anything.
I have no time for games.
Move quickly.
I'm not lonely.
Separate lines, please.
It's probably the worst.
Let's make
One of the worst cards. Just gonna go for it. Okay. I need to... Let's get lucky here. I don't want to steal this. I could trade here, steal one of the other ones. I think I have to go for Rag. I think every other move is way too greedy to try to steal Rag. All right, let's trade here, see what happens before we decide what to do. Flame Liker makes me more likely to play Shaping. Not really. It doesn't. It's so hard to snipe the 5/2. I like playing my strongest minion here, especially since it pings here and you can't ping both. Like, you can only do one.
Back to the office. Separate lines, please.
Someday I'll be just like
Then I can heal my guy after. I'm pretty sure there's like been a bunch of shades played, right? Sylvanas, yeah, this is too good. Alright, it's time to spam hero power in my face. That card is so troll. Okay. He used both fireballs. I don't really see him winning this. Starts healing.